Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to be doing that I am cold makeup look. It's quite trending right now and I have to be honest, I do like that kind of a look. So I thought let's do it together and let's see how does that go. I personally have found two best ways to get that kind of a look. First one is by using amazing products on your skin, and the other one is very simple and it only takes like 10-20 minutes depending on what kind of a weather you live in, but it's just to take 10-15 minutes of a brisk walk outside and you will get that natural I'm cold look because you will be cold. But we do not want to take that route, so we will be doing the first way, that is by using some products. So now before we begin, we also want to know why exactly do you get that, or how exactly do you get that I'm cold look naturally. And it is mainly because when you are outside for quite some time and the temperature is extremely low and it's kind of windy outside, your skin does get that wind blast and it kind of strips your natural oil from your skin, and also it gives you that wind burn, which eventually gives that red look. It's kind of cute, but it stings because it's actually burning your skin, which is not a great feel to have. So I would always prefer to fake it than to actually get it naturally. Okay, so now let's begin. So the first thing you want to imagine is how exactly is that look, or what exactly happens on your skin when you get that look. So the first thing is your skin is dehydrated, so we do not want to have a very hydrated skin, but now that we are faking it, we do want to have some skincare on our face, right? So just do your basic skincare. You do not want to overly hydrate your face, but you do want a little bit of hydration, and your face is going to be pale. And you also want to make sure that for your base, you do not want to have a perfect amount of base or a flawless skin. I personally wouldn't want that, because when I'm cold, like all my pimples or my scars that I have, they actually kind of flare up and you can see that red spot on my face, which I kind of like it. I do not hate it, I'm not gonna lie. So I won't be using any high coverage or even medium coverage foundation. I'll just add in a slim or a very thin amount of layer on my face, which kind of will give me that even tone look, but it won't hide any of my flaws. So for my base, I will be using this Water Fresh tint from Chanel. I absolutely love this one. It is kind of very liquidy. It doesn't have much of a coverage, which is perfect for this kind of look, and it's very hydrating, so you do not have to worry about your dehydration. Okay, so I'm going to be using this. What I like to do is I like to pump some on the back of my hand, and I'll use this brush and I'll just apply very thin layer all over my face. So right now I will be using just this much, and if I want, I'll just add a couple pumps later on, but right now I'm just going to use this much. So now this is my base, and for my concealer I will be using a brightening concealer, as I really want my under eyes to be brightened, because that's how my skin would look like in reality. So I'm just gonna do that. So for my concealer, I'm going to be using this concealer from Rare Beauty, and it is in shade 190W, and I am going to using very little amount because it's extremely pigmented and I do not want a lot of product, so I'm just gonna use very tiny bit of it. And now to blend this concealer, I am going to be using this concealer brush from Rare Beauty again, and I'll just blend in. Okay, so now let's move on to brows. Now that I am planning to keep my look very simple and minimal, I won't be doing anything to my eyes as such, so I really want my brows to be a little bit prominent. So for my brows, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So first I will just set my brows with this clear brow gel, and then I will go back and fill in my brows with a pencil. Now in order to fill in my brows, I will be using this brow pencil from Benefit, and I am going a shade or half shade darker because I really want my brows to be prominent, but I won't be using like a lot of products. I just want a bit dark shade, if you know what I mean. So this is how it looks. This side I have done my brows and I still have to fill in this side of my brow. So this is how it's going to look like. It's not extremely dark, but it's kind of dark. Now that we are done with the brows, let's move on to bronzer. And when it comes to bronzer, we want to make sure that our bronzer is not extremely pigmented or not at all on the orangey side, because you know, eventually for this look you really want your skin to be, you know, kind of pale. So make sure that your bronzer is not orangey or not too much. You know, you really want to keep it as minimum as possible. So for my brows, I am going to be going with this Westman Atelier contour stick, and it's in color Biscuit. And I do know that it's a contour stick and it's kind of, you know, not a warm color, but that's fine. That's what I'm going for, and if I want, I'll add in some other color bronzer if needed, but for now I'm just going to go with this one. So again, I took some on the back of my hand and I'm going to be using a brush to apply this. So this is how it looks like. I absolutely love the shade of this contour stick, and it's definitely not at all warm, which is what I was going for. And now let's move on to blush. And blush is kind of the main product for this overall look. So you really want to make sure that you are selecting a blush that, you know, kind of matches your flushed look. So I would say to not go for that orangey blush or that peachy blush. I mean, if you want to go, just go, whatever makes you happy. But I would personally go for some pink red color, or even, you know, even mauve color might work for some skin tone, but you know, just go a shade darker and make sure that it has that red pink color in that product. So now I will be showing a couple of blushes that I absolutely love, and these blushes are kind of my go-to blush shade, but you know, these shade can also work for this kind of look as well. So the first blush is from Makeup by Mario, and it is in shade Earthy Pink, and it kind of looks like this, which I absolutely love the shade. I mean, I cannot tell you how much I use this product. So it kind of looks like this, and it's definitely not, you know, a subtle color, which kind of makes it perfect for this kind of look. And the next one is this one from Tower 28, and the shade name is After Hours. And let's swipe this. Now this one is very pigmented and very dark, but trust me, it's really a beautiful color. Now the next blush is from RMS Beauty, and it kind of looks like this. I absolutely love the shade. It's in color Elusive. It looks like this, and I really feel that if you try to mix these both together, you will get this kind of shade. I mean, yeah, I really love this color. I am not quite sure if you can still find this shade, but I absolutely love this shade a lot. Now the next blush is kind of my all-time favorite blush, but it kind of breaks my heart to say that this probably is not available anymore, but if you do have this, then you are lucky. And it's this liquid blush from NARS, and the shade name is Dolce Vita, and let me show you. I mean, how amazing is this shade? It kind of looks like this or this, but it feels amazing. It's like, you know, very light in weight, and it's something that is going to last throughout the day. You eat, you know, do whatever you want. This thing is not going to budge at all. I mean, I absolutely love the shade, and it also is kind of matte, but it doesn't dry out your skin. I mean, I don't know, it's the best blush I have ever found, but unfortunately it's not available anymore, I guess. Okay, so today I will be using this blush from Tower 28, and I'll just, you know, use this blush brush and I'll take some. And what I like to do is that I like to just dab some at the back of my hand, and then I'll just apply. So this is how my cheeks look. I took very little amount of product, and you can see that I still have some product at the back of my hand, and this is why I like to, you know, dab the product at the back of my hand first, so that, you know, it avoids getting overly pigmented on my face. I mean, we are going for that kind of look, but you know, you still want to make sure that it's not too much. And if you feel that this kind of is a lot of red, you can just, you know, add in a little bit of foundation and, you know, just apply it, and it will just, you know, minimize the look. It will kind of dilute the look, which is what you want, and it will just do it evenly. So what I did is I focused the blush on my cheeks first, and then I gradually, you know, started spreading it over my nose and also throughout my cheekbones, because that is how you want your look to be. And now you also want to apply a little bit on your eyelids as well. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to take this brush and I'll just, you know, apply whatever is left over here, and I'll just apply it on my eyes. And also while applying, I will be focusing on my outer lid rather than, you know, applying anything in the inner side, because nothing happens over here. It's usually pale on the inside, and your eyelids kind of on the outer side gets red. So you just want to, you know, do that. So you can see I have applied very little blush on my eyelids, and this is perfect. I did not want any more of blush on my eyelid. This is it. And now for my lips, I really want to keep my lips very simple, so I'm going to just line my lips with this Makeup by Mario lip pencil in shade Lauren. So I applied my lip liner and I just smudged it all over my lips, and now I will be going back to this Tower 28 blush, and I'll just, you know, apply it on my lips because you can, and I just wanted to stick with this same tone. So I'll just take a little bit and apply it all over my lips. So yes, this is how my lips looks like. And also make sure whenever you're applying your lip liner or even your lipstick for this kind of look, you do not want to have that edgy lines on your lips, because that's not how your lips are gonna look like in this kind of situation. It's going to be a bit smudgy. So, you know, if your lipstick or your lips are a bit smudged, it's going to look even more better. So just keep that thing in mind. So now that we are going for a pretty and very beautiful and cool look, you really want to make sure that, you know, you are adding in some highlighter. My skin looks okay right now. I don't think I really need some highlighter, but you know, you can always go for an extra highlighter. So I will be using this highlighter from Lisa Eldridge, and it is in shade, I guess, Cosmic Rose, and I absolutely love this one. So I'm just going to use a little bit over here on the back of my hand again, like always. And I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm just going to apply. Oh, I need my brush. Apply over here. So yes, this is it. This is my kind of cold makeup look, which I absolutely love. I really feel that this is kind of very cute, but you really want to, you know, make sure that you control the amount of blush that you're putting. But anyway, I mean, if you like a lot of blush, you can definitely go for that. And if you don't, then whatever pleases you. But I absolutely love this look, and it's kind of easy and quick. I know I was blabbering a lot, but it's kind of a quick look and you do not need much of effort. So if you did enjoy this video, then do hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.